things were created by him. So by Jesus. The same we saw in Colossians 1:16 and Colossians 1:19, that all fullness, right? But the pleasing of the Father, that all fullness what? Dwell in him. That's Colossians 1:19. Now in 16 speaks about the creation of all this, that all this was created by him and for him. Both the visible and invisible, all these things. So it means that if something has to be revealed that was hidden, if Jesus cannot be found within that space, they have to know what you are consuming is not of Jesus. Alright. How do you know that what you are consuming is of Jesus? What must happen is that if I have to consume something, that thing has to always lead me to Jesus. It means that the moment I consume it, it must stir the hunger for Jesus. More hunger to listen to him, more hunger to seek of him. If what I consume is not pushing me to the hunger of Jesus and only pushing me to the hunger of honoring a man, then that thing was never meant to be for you. So there's no Jesus within it. No, okay. Have you not seen people that are taught, and by the teachings of what they get, instead of taking them to Jesus, is taking them to the full commitment to a man? Now, every genuine man of God, if you are truly genuine with the ministry or the call upon your life, the people that have been trusted to sit under you, it means that they have the ear to listen to you. It's by the grace of God. Now, it means that you are responsible for what enters their system. That's why it's so easy for the one that you listen to. It's so easy for the same one to corrupt you. No, okay. I've not seen people defending a man of God or a woman of God who genuinely is in sin, or is in diabolical things. But you see, there are people who are defending them to their last breath. But the real issue is that they are in darkness. But there are people defending them that this one is righteous. Because even the one defending, they also fed from the same one. So see, they cannot fight what is within them, because their system has been trained or fashioned to desire that which this man is speaking. So it's not about Jesus. So you see, they can defend that man more than they can defend Jesus. You see, the people look at me like you've never heard of these things. No, have you not seen people defend their pastors or their churches more than they can defend Jesus? They can speak more about their church or their pastor more than they can speak about Jesus. You see, it's an error to know your pastor more than Jesus, because the gospel is not your pastor. The gospel is not your church. So it's an error to know your church or your pastor more than Jesus. Jesus has to be the ultimate. It's for the sake of that, for the reason of the establishment that we must have. That establishment is not on the foundation of man, but the foundation of the one that was hidden from the beginning, but is now revealed. So by the revelation of what was hidden since the world began, we begin to feed of the same one who came. So Jesus is basically opening us up to himself. So as long as we can dig that space and find the substance in that space, then the kind of minerals we find in that place of mining, that mineral is basically Jesus. So we feed on him.